I'm so tired, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this video for you guys because I got some good stuff and I think you're gonna like it. So let's get into the video. Hey guys, it's Alaija here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get into the topic, if you are a real one and you know that the kingdom of God is where it's at, please, I'm gonna ask you to go ahead, do what you gotta do, handle your handle, subscribe, push that notification bell, and like this video and share it with somebody else that you think is gonna like this video. Now that we got that all out the way, today's topic is going to be about living your best life while you're single, or being a good single person. No, wait. Being a sad single and now being a happy single. What? No. Whatever the topic is gonna be, the title's gonna be there. You're gonna see it apparently whenever I post it, whenever I figure out what it's gonna be. But today's topic is about living a single life of happiness and not of bitterness. I got all these notes for you guys, so listen, we're gonna get into it because I got some things to tell you. So I actually speak about this a lot on my Instagram, which if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me at JesusLivesInHer_7 on Instagram. I talk about this a lot on there. And I talk about relationships. I talk about going into relationships, coming out of relationships, waiting for a relationship. I do all that stuff. And so today I kind of wanted to talk about the phase of life when you're not in a relationship. I get a lot of DMs on Instagram and a lot of people that reach out concerning what they should do in their single season. And it's honestly okay to ask for help during your single season because it's hard sometimes. Sometimes coming out of a breakup is not the easiest transition back into singleness. Sometimes being single for a very long time can be overwhelming or overbearing or just kind of tiring. You want to be in a relationship with someone, or sometimes, you want to be in a relationship, but your past is killing you and it's kind of making you make these weird decisions about being in relationships, and you have this whole new view of love and you really don't want to do love because you don't like it, but you really want it, and it's all over the place, and it gets like that, and I understand. So I think today's video is going to be a very good one for those of you who have these issues. We're gonna get through this together. It's not the end of the world. You're not gonna die, and yeah, it's okay if you're single. I have a few points to make, kind of came off the top of the head with today. So the first one is find out who you are and love yourself. So yeah, spend time finding yourself. Spend time looking to see who you really are on the inside, because I feel like sometimes we get so wrapped up in trying to meet the special one or trying to find out who that special person is that we never realize how dope we really are on the inside. Some of us haven't even met ourselves yet. We have not met the person that we really are on the inside. So we don't know what we're even capable of, who we are, what we need, what we don't need. And I feel like some of the times that if we actually meet ourselves first, we might actually want more time alone with ourselves because we realize how dope and awesome we really are. We don't need another individual to make our lives worth something. We don't need another individual to find meaning in life. The meaning in our life is inside of us. Also, love on yourself. Get to a point in your life where the way you feel about yourself isn't based off of the compliments or the approval of other people. Self-love and happiness is an inside job. Do small things to make you feel good about yourself, like buying new clothes, getting some jewelry, doing your makeup, getting your hair done, getting your nails done, going to the spa. I mean, these are things I like to do, but I just thought it would help you guys too. Sometimes a little bit of a change on the outside can really make you feel good from the inside. And as much as you need to do inside work, sometimes it starts on the outside. Some of the things you do, some of the people you interact with, that is all a part of loving yourself. Removing the things you don't need and focusing on the things you do need. Also, do not compare yourself to other people. Comparison is a thief. Nobody else can be you, so completely and truly embrace who God made you to be. Next on my list is do not let society fool you or make you feel bad for being single. So basically, you are not insignificant because you're single. And it's okay to not be in a relationship. You can be fly, change the world, and take cute pictures all on your own. Now, I do know sometimes seeing couples can be kind of daunting. But trust me, every relationship you see is not perfect. Society sometimes try to relate being single with being this lonely, bitter, desperate individual with no worth whatsoever, and that couldn't be farther from the truth, because in reality, some people actually experience these things in relationships. You don't want that. You want a real relationship with real meaning and real purpose. So don't rush into anything, because you're not missing out. Better for you to stay single than to rush into a relationship full of regret and toxicity just to say you're taken. And honestly, in my opinion, not being able to enjoy the life that God gave you is what missing out really is. Next on my list is to work, create, and keep yourself busy. So go ahead and build your brand. I think I could have put this in the same category as finding yourself, because a lot of people don't know or realize what they're really capable of and how really talented they are, because in relationships we are often trying to please the next person and we really don't get to focus on ourselves as much, and we're trying to keep this relationship new and fresh and hot, and again, we don't really focus on ourselves. I know for me, from experience, it's all about trying to be the perfect girlfriend, the perfect person that, you know, my boyfriend may or may not need. Not saying I'm in a relationship, but I know when I was, that's what it was like for me. And sometimes that can distract you from the greatness that you have within yourself. And I think being single has allowed me to actually see some parts of myself that I didn't know I had in me, or see parts of myself that I didn't know were there, and I'm just like, whoa, I'm actually really dope. So just taking the single season to build yourself, build your brand. If you want to go ahead and have merchandise, do that. If you want to go ahead and write music, do that. If you want to write books, do that. I mean, there's a lot of things you could be doing, and investing in yourself. Oh, that's a good one. Investing in yourself is a really good way of passing time or enjoying the time of your single season. Sis, do your thing. Sometimes the single season isn't meant to be torture. Sometimes it's God's way of saying, go ahead and use the talents that I've given you, or go ahead and explore the anointings that I placed over your life. Go ahead and embrace that gift you have, and go bless the world with that, because that's what I gave to you. So go ahead and use it in this time where it's just you and you can focus on just that. Your greatest achievement in life will not be who you marry. It'll be what you contributed to the world with your own life. Next on my list is to have an adventure and enjoy your freedom. You are single. Say with me, I am single. So that means a lot of different things for you right now. You can go wherever you want, whenever you want, however you want. You don't gotta explain to nobody. Go on vacation, have an adventure, enjoy your life. You were not placed on this earth to mope around and be miserable because you don't have a boyfriend or a husband. And doing this might even help take your mind off of not being in a relationship if it's harder for you to kind of embrace your singleness. Go ahead and explore new places. Get so focused on your next getaway, your next new place to explore, your next new thing to try, next experience to have. Your life is so much more than you just being a good girlfriend and a submissive wife. I promise you that. There's so much more out there waiting for you. Okay, so next, and I love this topic because I go by this all the time, get close to God. Go ahead and deepen and create a relationship with God. Through Him, you will learn how to love yourself, find yourself, guard your heart, receive wisdom and discernment, and so much more. Trust that God will bring you true satisfaction and reveal the real purpose in your life to you. He is your Heavenly Father and your Creator. He knows what's best for you. Allow God to give you the things that you were looking for and couldn't find in your past relationships. Because God is the creator and originator of love, with Him you will realize that you don't even need a man to experience true love. Delight yourself in Him. He knows exactly what you need and who you need. A relationship with a man may be temporary, but God is for forever. Most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important for you to heal. Your single season is one of the best seasons of your life to heal and grow. Heal from past hurt, heal from heartbreaks, and grow into a better version of you for you. Your heart, mind, and soul will deeply appreciate this. You're the only person that has to be with you for the rest of your life. So be good to yourself. One of my actual favorite and biggest self-care tips is to heal. You can experience some of the best moments of your life once you actually heal from the past experiences or trauma of what has happened to you before. Healing is also another inside job, and trust me, it's very important and a must. Personal side note, I am actually practicing a lot of these notes that I'm giving to you guys for myself. There's a lot of things I'm learning and that I'm growing through and grasping as I go along. So honestly, don't feel like you're alone either when you are alone, because you're not. You're never alone. If it's not God being with you, there's also somebody else that, if they're not physically present with you, they're experiencing the same kind of pain or worries of being alone or single or not being married in time. And trust me, life is much more than this. Life is much more than you worrying and wasting your days away being concerned about your marital status or who loves you and who doesn't. God loves you, so that's the main thing you need to worry about. But also, because I'm a real human being, I know that you want to be desired. You want to be loved. You want to be wanted. And it's okay. I do too. Ignoring my physical wants and desires and making them seem like they're completely abnormal, because they're not. You wanted to be in a relationship. You sometimes feeling desperate for a relationship. You sometimes regretting that, I even got into that relationship. I even dealt with that person. I regret even knowing an individual. That's real feelings and that's real facts for you, because we all go through things. We all go through pain and hurt, and sometimes explaining it to other people sometimes isn't always the best way to go, because some people try to make you look crazy or make you feel like some type of maniac for having feelings or wanting to be loved. And that's totally a regular human desire, is to want to be loved, to give love, and to receive love. And it's okay. It's completely, totally fine. And I want to normalize being single. I want to normalize going through your day. Man, I wonder what it feels like, or I wonder if someone's out there for me. So by any of this stuff, do not take any of this and think that if it's harder for you to grasp some of these things that I'm saying, that is something wrong with you, because it's not. It's a process, especially if you're coming out of a very hard relationship or a long-term relationship, or you're coming out of a season in your life to where it was just like, I thought things were going great, and now I went from one extreme to the next. I was with someone, now I'm not. And listen, this is life. I'm here to help you guys through it. I'm not perfect. I go through things. I'm going through it with you. So this is what this is really about. And singleness is not meant to be something that you see with dread, even though that's truly the case sometimes. It's not something that you should think of yourself and be like, oh, I suck, I'm trash because nobody loves me, because that's a lie. And let me tell you something real quick too. The devil is a liar, and he will easily creep into your mind and make you think that because you're not in a relationship, or because someone has walked out of your life, or because someone had to be kicked out your life, that you are not capable of finding that person. My thing is, some of us don't want to find a person. I'm just saying, I'm actually content with being by myself. And before, for me, that was really strange, because I'm used to being in big groups of people all the time. I grew up with a bunch of siblings in a house with a bunch of people. It's always loud. So for me, when I got in a place of quietness or when I was alone, it kind of felt weird, like, where are the people? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just about adjusting your life and adjusting who you are, adjusting yourself to your new environment. You're not going to stay in the same place your entire life. You're not going to know every person that you know right now for the rest of your life. Some people are seasonal people, and I think that's another thing that I actually didn't write my notes, but I'm preaching now, so whatever. But some people are seasonal people. Some people are only meant to come into your life to teach you something, not to be the perfect someone, because trust me, there's a lot of people that I thought was going to stay in my life, or that were going to come into my life, or that was going to be that person because, well, your title is this, your title is that, but the relationship was not there. There's a lot of people that I didn't know that came into my life and made a bigger impact than the people I thought or wanted, or thought I wanted in my life. So be patient with yourself during this time of singleness. If it's a little bit harder for you than just the regular, oh, I wonder what it would be like if I had a boyfriend or a husband. Like, if it's more than that for you, if it's you just came to the rock bottom of your 5-year relationship and you broke up, and it's like, what do I do? Also, the holiday seasons are coming up. The the seasons of the whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? It's becoming that time of year again where family and loved ones come together, and it's just like, dang, I want to be cuffed, I want to have a boyfriend, I want to, you know, be cute with somebody, I want to have someone to share the holidays and spend the holidays with. And again, it's a place that we all get to every year that we be like, dang, I'm single. Don't jinx yourself. Don't play yourself out. Don't hype yourself up to be like, let me just go ahead and let such and such get a chance. Because no, don't do that. Don't ruin yourself by just jumping into something because you want to say you have something. Don't allow people to come into your life with foolishness and ignorance. Take a red flag as a red flag. If you see it and it's waving high, take it and go the other way, because these are the things that will also interrupt your peace in yourself, your inner peace, your inner positivity towards yourself, your inner positivity towards life in general. You don't want to have any more negative thoughts. And that's actually another point that I make on my list that I just did not get to. Don't allow yourself to be absorbed or surrounded by negativity or toxic people. Protect your energy, protect yourself. Don't let people who are miserable make you miserable. Misery likes company. Trust me, I know. And when people are miserable, they'll try to make you feel as miserable as they do. And if you're working on becoming a better single person or enjoying your life as a single individual, you don't need somebody always coming in here with negative comments, negative input, unbelief, someone who's completely hopeless and who has no hope in the world. That's their reality, but it doesn't have to be yours. Protect your energy. Protect the positivity that you place over yourself. Protect the relationship that you are creating with God. Protect your vibe. Protect everything you possibly can, because trust me, when you have it and when you find it and when you've come from a long way of hurt and pain and you finally get to a place of contentment and happiness and peace and harmony within yourself, you're not gonna want nobody messing that up. So be very careful and be very mindful of that. Also be careful of dating for fun. I'm gonna tread lightly on this topic because it's just my opinion, but be careful with the whole dating for fun situation, because when you're dating, you're kind of playing with your own heart. We don't date for fun, you know, to have fun with somebody's heart. That's not funny, and that's not fun, because if you develop feelings and there's no real intention behind this whole relationship or behind this date, then what's the point? You're back in another cycle of hurt, pain, regret that you don't need, and you could have just been happier when you were just enjoying yourself. If you're going to date somebody, if you're going to go from single to not single anymore, date with intention, date with purpose. Make sure it's clear that you want something out of this date, that you want it to be something more. Don't allow people just to, oh, we're just having fun, I just want to do this for fun. I could have fun by myself, okay? And tell them that. Tell them you can have fun by yourself, because you can. And it's not fun to have your heart tossed and jostled and played with. It's not to be played with. Your heart is a very delicate thing, and you got to take care of it. You got to guard it. Well, guys, that's actually the end of this video. I have a lot more tips, and like, I feel like once I start talking, I just keep going and going, but apparently my phone's gonna shut off eventually, and I'm gonna have no space to record anything else or do anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Maybe I'll make a part 2 to this, but not right now. I hope you guys like this, and I hope somebody or you found it very helpful. I hope these tips help you out and help you on your journey of being single. Remember, this is not torture, this is a treasure. Your singleness is not something that you should regret, but something you should cherish and enjoy while you have it, because you might not be single for very long, I'm just saying. So enjoy this phase of your life as you would enjoy any other phase of your life. And please, I encourage you, especially during this time and this point of the year, enjoy who you are, enjoy your life, whether people celebrate you or not, whether people want to act right or not. You still have this life. Enjoy it as it is. As I was writing this video, I faced some discouragement even from my past experiences and having memories, and you know, I was tempted to actually not film this video, but you know, by the grace of God, I did. And I really hope that this video really touches you guys and it really helps you guys out. Whoever's viewing this, I hope it really helps you. And I hope you guys can take something from this, and it can really take you in a higher part of your relationship with God and relationship with yourself. And yeah, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone. Please share this message with someone. Someone needs this. Someone is going through it because they think that they're not enough. You are enough. You are awesome. You are loved, and you are lovely. So I think that, you are also fearfully and wonderfully made. Don't forget that. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video, and I will check you out hopefully on Friday. So I'll see you then. Peace.